Hi everyone, it's Roisin from Acquired Brain Injury Ireland, Corporate Fundraising Manager. I'm here today to show you my super simple scone recipe. Here we go. So for this recipe I have minimal ingredients. You're starting with 225 grams of self-rising flour and sieve that into a bowl. Next up is a little pinch of salt. Add that in and give it a mix around. To that then add 2 ounces of soft butter or margarine. Using your fingers, rub this in so it resembles fine breadcrumbs. You want to get all the margarine rubbed into the flour. You can give your bowl a little shake, which will bring the larger lumps to the top, and then you can work those in. Once your mixture resembles fine breadcrumbs, you're going to add in your milk. It's 150 ml of milk. Nice and gradually add that in, so probably over about 3 little pours, mixing it in between each pour. And as you mix, you'll gradually come together in a nice dough. When all the milk is mixed in, you can use your hands to knead it together so it becomes a nice firm ball of dough. And if there's any little bits stuck to the side of your bowl, use this to gather them up and get them into your ball of dough. Next up is to flour your surface. So just get a little bit of flour, spread it out on the surface that you're going to knead and do your cutting. Now, depending on how big you want your scones is how flat you go. So I went for around 1 centimetre thick here, but if you want bigger scones, maybe go a little bit thicker. And then get your cutter. Again, I went for a small cutter here. I was going for mini scones, but if you want a nice big scone, just take a bigger cutter. Once you've your first set of scones cut, you just roll your dough back in again, flatten it back out, and go in again with your cutter. Once you've all your scones cut, your next step is to take a baking tray out and just flour it lightly so that your scones won't stick to it when they're in the oven. Pop them all on there, giving them a little bit of space between each scone so that they can rise without sticking together. The final step then is to glaze your scones, so you can use egg or a little bit of milk, which I'm doing here, and just put a small amount on the top of each scone. Gives it a nice little shine when you take it out of the oven. And that's it. These are ready to go. They're going to go in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes at 220 degrees Celsius. So timer set, and here we are. Lovely golden scones coming out of the oven. Pop those onto a wire rack just to cool a little bit before you cut them. If you cut them too soon, they'll break and be very crumbly. And there you go, that's your scones. Absolutely, you have to serve these with butter and jam and maybe a little bit of cream. With a cuppa, of course. Enjoy.